everybody. Welcome to Astrology and Psychic Readings, Lady D. I'm your host for the segment, Lady D. Hope you've all had a wonderful week ahead. So this week with the planets, we do have today, and it will be until the next few days, until the 21st, we do have the sun that's conjuncting with Mars. So with this energy, it's going to come in. It could be like a boost of ego. It also could be making you feel more, have more courage and more strength. It might also give you a little more of a fiery temper, depending on your temperament as well. Because with Mars, we are dealing with strength, but we're also dealing with frustration and anger because it's the ruler of Aries, which is the ruler of which rules war. So we do have, I find with Mars, it's a double-edged sword. It's either like a strength and courage, or it also can be a bit of arguments and frustration there as well. Okay, we've also got coming up this week ahead, we've got the Saturn here, there's a square with Mars too. There's a lot of things with Mars, angles with Mars this week that we've got. So we do have the Saturn square, but then we have a try with Neptune that's happening on the 19th. And then we also have with Mercury, also a angle with Mercury and Venus, and then we've also got another angle with Pluto and Mars. So with all this Mars energy that's been kind of come up this week with different planets, different angles to this planet. So problems that can come up, you might lose your temper. Just keep your cool with problems that have come up because you might lose your temper. I feel like you're going to be able to see through people's lies or people's manipulation. You're going to see through that this week as well. And people that you do see through that could even make you a little bit frustrated. There's also going to be like maybe a lot of thoughts or thinking about certain relationships and finances and money with this aspect with Venus and Mercury is coming up. And then also we have the Pluto, thinking of Pluto who as well. So what else have we got coming up here? We've got, I feel like that we might be in some surprises that's going to come up this week. We've also, I feel like there's going to be like an ego boost, and that could be with the Sun conjuncting Mars. We've also got here, there could be sort of a feeling of like a turbulent times ahead. Like, so I was seeing rough seas for this week. Um, and I feel like this week is about having positive thoughts and thinking very positively this week as well. And I feel like it's important to see things through. So it's important to see things through to the end as well this week. And I feel like it might even things that are going on, like issues that are going around you and topics that are going around you. It's like a never-ending story where things are just going on and on. I also feel like there could be like a breakthrough moment for people, like either it be thinking or a positive, but some sort of breakthrough moment. I feel like can be coming up for people as well. I also feel like there might be a scandal that comes up this week with all this energy. It's coming up, scandal or like breaking some big news that's going to come up. Um, and I feel like there's also a knowing, like an underlying knowing that everything's going to be okay too for the week ahead as well. That's coming up here too. So I'm going to do some cards as well for what's coming up for this week ahead as well. Let's have a look because that's mainly the main things that are happening with the planets. We do have Venus as in Libra, so we're trying with the Venus in Libra. We are trying to with relationships make everything nice and rosy. We are trying to sort of please people, do extra things for others as well with that energy. And then we've got the Mars in Scorpio. We've got the Sun that's still in Scorpio. That's going to be moving into Sagittarius this week. We've also got where's Mercury? Mercury is also in Sagittarius too. It's a bit like harder feel as well. So let's just see what we got with the cards that's going to come up this week too. So I feel like there's going to be a sense of like a nurturing that's coming up this week for people, a sense of really there is like an eureka moment I feel like, and it's going to be doing like with money and finances. There is like a sense of eureka, like you found it, or you found like missing pieces to the story. It's going to come up this week. There's also a sense um of you're having fun here and being around people too. But I also want to say there could be like underlying issues that are on the outside you might look okay and positive, but on the inside there could be a sense of we're not feeling as okay, but on the outside that you are too. Let's go to a caller now. So we've got here Angela, who's in Grand Terrace, California, in America. So hi, Angela. How are you today?
Hi, I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm good. How can I help you today?
Hi. Yes, I was just calling to see if you could just maybe do just a general reading as well as see if I have any messages from loved ones.
Okay, let's have a look. Um, is there anything in particular we to cover, like finances or relationships?
Um,
Or just
let's see. Probably maybe relationship with my family.
okay, okay. I feel like there's confusion. I feel like there's confusion going around, or there's people being confused there in their family. I feel like there's a sense of yeah, people being united or coming together for the holiday season and for what's coming up ahead. I feel like there's like strength in numbers here too, but not everyone's on the same page. And I feel like uh, are people also stuck, um, and there's a choice here that needs to be made. Um, mhm, okay. I do have a person here in spirit with me as well with you. I do feel like that she's a grandmother on your mum's side of the family, and I feel like this
Okay.
lady, was she passed over?
Yes.
Yeah, yeah. I do feel like she's quite a lovely, come in as a lovely lady. She's showing me herself as a younger person, not older person. Um, and I
Hmm.
feel like it's just the era that she likes to show herself in as more as the younger, youthfulness person that has a lot of energy rather than someone in her older years of her. I feel like maybe she might have been a bit slow because she likes more of her youthfulness that's to come through. I also
Yes.
do feel like that she would be able to do like crochet. I do feel like she's a talker as well, because she's doing like I want to say knitting as well, but she's saying crochet, and I feel like there's more crochet with her, and 'cause I feel like she's making like I don't know if it's like doilies or like there's like like patterns, with that hook, so the crocheting hook. Did she crochet?
Um, it, on my mother's side, you're saying?
Yeah, I mean sometimes my placement is wrong, but but she's like she's talking, and as she's talking, she's like there's knitting, but I feel like it's crocheting.
Okay. My grandmother from my dad's mother crocheted a lot,
Okay.
but not my mom's side. Yeah,
Was she also a bit of a talker? Like she would like as she's not she knows what she's doing. Like she's an expert at it. Like so she's talking as she's doing it.
probably.
Okay.
I don't remember exactly. I just remember that she did make like blankets and things like that and clothes, from crocheting. So,
Yeah, because she's got the needle, the needle too as well. I
does,
also feel
does
like
she have a message?
I'm just going to ask her that she's also given me more evidence is coming through. She's taking
Okay.
me to her cooking as well. I feel like that she met was a good baker, um, as well because she's taking me to her like cooking, and I feel like cooking like muffins, and she's like I feel like she's a good cook. She's showing me here she's a good cook. Um, okay. Just something about coming up to her head here with the family, like they want everyone to get along, but it's something that's coming up to her head here. And it's like you need to keep your cool. Um, but there's I do feel like it's running the we pull cards out as well as I was tuning into them and as I was talking to you before. And there
Hmm.
could be some sort of like ending that's happening, whether it be a move or here in the family or some sort of ending that's coming up here with the family too. And it's like you're preparing or there's someone else who's preparing for something. There's also a sense of here of being watched too. But I do feel like it could be a sense of like moving or moving house, relocating. It's coming up because in the now it's like we're in the in between stages of it too. But these ladies or this lady just wants everyone to really just get along. as well. Um,
Okay.
okay. I feel like one
Do,
grandma would
do you
stir the
have
pot.
like an initial for her? Do you have an initial for her? Because some of the stuff is jiving and some isn't. So I would help me out if I have like a name or an initial or something.
Okay. I really want to go to the mum. I know it's your dad's side that's one that does the crocheting, but I still want to go to the mum side of the
Hmm.
family
Okay.
as well. There's one that stirs the pot. One of these ladies that stirs the pot too. I'm gonna say as well. Um, I feel like there's a move. I feel like someone's moving in the family here, and, but I want everyone to be close together. But there's a movement here, and there's moving here as well, and it's a preparing for there's preparing for that too. That's coming up.
Okay.
I feel
Okay.
like there's a lot of there's an unstable sense or instability too. I feel like also one of these ladies, there's one of them too. It's very hot because I'm getting quite hot now. So I do feel like um, there's a heat, like they were maybe a hot person where they just maybe menopause or just felt the heat too.
Okay.
Because I
Okay.
so I'm feeling getting quite hot now as well. But they're also saying to just to keep grounded for you, just to keep grounded as well. Um, too. Okay. At time. I also want to go to. They also am hearing uncle. So there's something about an uncle. Um, so a brother. I need to go because I'm going time restricted. So I need to go try and get which way I'm going. Okay.
Okay.
So okay. All right. We want to go to two children here. There's two children, two babies, um, as well. So I feel like one of them, like there's two children here. I want to go to as well. Um, so this would be like if your mum. Do you know your with your mum's whichever grandparent I have here, they have two children, and is it this is that stirring the pot? I feel like there's something about stirring the pot here. So someone's not making the peace.
Huh. Okay. So they're saying one of the children is stirring the pot.
Or there's something about an uncle here or a brother and uncle. They want to
Got
acknowledge
it.
that.
Okay. Okay.
And
Because
I
that could
feel like,
either be my father or my uncle that could be considered that, which would be again on my dad's side of the family.
okay, okay. Um, as a sense of being grounded, I just feel like there's going to be a lot of things coming up here that's causing a bit of stable or even like a bit of drama. But I want everyone to be around in terms of the family and the holiday season to come up as well. And it's also about being patient too. But I do have a sense of there is something that's going to be ending, but I do have like it's a house move that's coming up here. But I'll leave it there, and thank you for calling in today.
Okay, thank you.
It's okay. Bye. So if you want to contact me for a reading, you can. My website is Lady D Psychic Parties, as well as my Facebook page, Lady D Psychic Parties, and my Instagram and TikTok is Lady DS Psychic as well. So thank you, and I'll see you again, same time, same place next week. So bye for now.